done a lot of speaking engagements. How do you typically organize your speeches?
For sure, Martin. So let's start with the simple thing that people can implement, but right away, which is ball number 5. So ball number 4, for people who are keeping track of that, is the best way to speak is to speak. So just book time on your calendar to do the first 3 balls. So number 5 is called the jigsaw puzzle. So puzzles are toys we used to play as kids, and some of us still do, right? It's like those
Yeah.
1,000-piece puzzles, kind of put them together. So the question now becomes, when you work on a puzzle, which pieces do you start with first? And the answer for most of us is the edges, because they're easier to find in the box and they got that little edge piece to them. So you do the edges, then you work your way into the middle. Why am I bringing this up? Because in presentations, Martin, unfortunately, we do the opposite. We shove a bunch of content in the presentation. We get to the presentation, we ramble throughout the whole thing, and then the last slide sounds something like this. Thanks. Not the right approach. So instead, what you want to do is practice like a jigsaw puzzle. The next time you're preparing for a presentation, Martin, just practice the edges first. Just practice the intro 20, 25 times. Not 2 times, do it 20 times. 20 seems like a big number, but it actually isn't. It only takes 45 minutes to do it 20 times because your intro is 2 minutes. Same thing with the conclusion. What's a great movie with a terrible ending? Last time I checked, terrible movie. So same thing for the close. Do it 20 times as well, then tackle the middle. And I'll give you kudos where it's due. You're a great example who actually applied that today because you really practiced your introduction. That's why it came out well. Like it took you time to come up with that, the Emerson quote that I've never heard before, by the way, so I need to steal that, right? When you went into that intro. But most podcast hosts wouldn't take that time. That's why they don't get the results you do.
Hey, I appreciate that. I came